Hey guys, Harrison, I'm back at it once again for a brand new video for you, and welcome to round 9 of our F1 2013 Career Mode Let's Play, and we are here in Germany, and guess what folks, for the second race running, it is raining, hooray! Unfortunately, we've got another wet race. This time it's in Germany, obviously. In case you didn't see the news, I qualified in 4th. I may have actually posted this on my Facebook and Twitter pages earlier. I think it was yesterday. I had a really great lap. I think it was something like a 122.9. I was only 2 tenths off pole. So yeah, it was a really great lap. I was really proud of that. But I didn't even realise that I was qualifying in the dry for a wet race. So my setup is pretty much for a dry track. It's almost identical to Noble's. He set up for his world record attempt. And also, I want to give a shout out to Harrison Whitworth, aka Zonda 17 Cinque, because he was the one that pointed out I did the first 8 races all on the same engine. So I've got a new unit for this race. So hopefully I won't lose as much time on the straights like I was in Britain. So without further ado, let's do this. If you're watching this on Christmas Day, the day I plan to release this, I hope you're having a wonderful Christmas. You and your families. I don't know why you're watching me instead of, doing Christmassy stuff, but hey. If you feel like watching me on Christmas Day, then you guys are just as awesome as I thought. But I'll be talking more about my 2013 in a bit. I think it was a topic requested by Owen Quemby, a big fan of the show. Shout out to Owen, the internet's Bottas fan. I'll talk about him in a minute, but yeah, Hulkenberg in 12th, I'm starting 4th, Sebastian Vettel on pole, at home with Rosberg 2nd and Alonso 3rd. So, without further ado, also it's a pretty damp start, and Hamilton's come roaring through. Brickham one's going to be a bit treacherous. And Alonso's coming through. And Alonso takes the lead. It's another lightning-style Ferrari start, but he's gone really wide in the turn two. Almost contact there. Down the inside into turn 3. Alonso's really tentative in the lane here. Going to cut him across here, across the right-hand side. And we're in the lead as we come through the first sector. That'll do nicely. Alonso, Rosberg, Vettel had a terrible start in that Red Bull. And the rain is actually quite bad here. It looks light, but it actually looks more like it's heavier rain. I'll have to see how this one works out. So like I said, I've got a dry setup here for this track, so it's not ideal for the rain, even though my front wing is cranked quite high up. The only blessing about that is that most of the corners on this track are quite high speed anyway. So it shouldn't really be that much of a factor. Alonso's coming back at me now already. Into this chicane here. We're looking good so far. The only thing I'm worried about is that because it's a dry setup, the tyre wear is quite aggressive, and I need these tyres to last 7, preferably 8 laps. Because it doesn't have the ups as an odd number as long as it's coming down the inside. But no. As my phone goes off in the background, that's not a good sign. But yeah, as we settle down into a bit of a rhythm here, hopefully. I'll talk about my 2013 in general. I know Owen, big fan of the show, was asking me about this. I'm just talking about 2013 for me in general. And I think overall it's been a bit of a mixed bag of a year for me. I mean, I think my content was really good this year, but I think a couple of things held me back from, big time growth. I mean, it's hard not to look at guys like Tiamat Marduk, like Alex Zaffaro, and think, yeah, I wish I was in that position where I'm just going through a boom period. I mean, look at Alex now; he's about to hit 15,000 subscribers. He's now sponsored by GT Omega. Gets all kinds of cool gear in the post. He's giving games away now. He's doing a great job. Tiamat Marduk and over in Australia, my Aussie cousin. He's just hit 20,000, and he's doing a brilliant job on his channel. So that's also worth mentioning as well. And it's hard because I didn't have that same growth this year. I'm still one of the higher ranked guys in the community, but I'm not the same guy I used to be, where I used to be a top 5 channel. Now I'm more like a bottom end of the top 10 kind of channel now. And, you know, it's easy to see why. I think a lot of F1 fans will only watch Formula 1 on YouTube, and that's understandable. That's totally within their right. But I wanted to make 2013 a year where I could get better as a video maker, and that's why I branched out into doing things like Grid and doing things like MotoGP, which I always wanted to really do, but the MotoGP games have been terrible until GP13. And where's Alonso gone? It's now Rosberg in second. He's now down in 4th place, so obviously Alonso must have done goofed at the chicane there. Oh, okay, that was a 1:39.4 from Button. I did a 1:40.1, so we're not doing too bad in terms of lap time pace. But yeah, as I was saying, it's just, you know, I wanted to be a better commentator this year because, like I said, you guys watch for me. I've always believed that, and you guys have always told me that. The main reason you watch is me, and I want to be as good as I can as a commentator. So I felt to get better, I needed to step away from a game I didn't enjoy playing, and that was F1 2012. I actually prefer 2013 quite a bit more, in all honesty. Just gameplay, it just feels nicer. The game doesn't feel as artificial or as boring. That's just my opinion anyway. I'm enjoying 2013 more than I did 2012. But to me, it's like... Oh god, Rosberg's all over the back of me. We're all gone a bit wide there. Oh, Rosberg.
Keep on him, he might make a mistake.
Let's see if I can get him on the brake in here. God, is he that much faster in a straight line than me? Oh god, under braking. That wasn't a dive bomb. That was me braking normally for the corner. Rosberg is just that tentative under braking. That's crazy. But yeah, I mean, overall, I wonder if I'd stuck to F1 2012 properly, like my plan was always going to be. I can't help but wonder, like, where would my channel be now? I think, in all honesty, I could have had 6,000 or 7,000 by now if I'd stuck with it, played career mode properly, and because, you know, a lot of people were watching me for my 2011 career mode with Force India, and I think that's how I got quite big in this community, because people love that series. So again, I could be wrong, but that's how I see it anyway. You know, but I'm happy for those guys. I don't mind, you know, not being the guy if it means other guys get to be a success who deserve it. And, you know, Ben, Alex, you know, Scott into the barrier, all really good guys. They're top blokes. I know Arav is going to pass me pretty darn soon. He's doing a brilliant job on his channel as well, so, you know, I'm proud of those guys, and I'm proud to be a part of this community, and I'm proud to be friends with these people. I mean, Arav, people don't realise it, me and Arav are very close in real life. Like, we live quite local. He came down my house the other day just to drop me a print of his A-level work, and it's now hanging on my wall. You can see it on my Instagram page, at Harrison101. If you're interested in seeing that. But yeah, it's just, you know, we're local. We live about 10 minutes from each other. But yeah, just overall, it's been a bit of a difficult year. You know, uni's got in the way. I had 2 laptop failures, which put me out of commission for 6 weeks, which just didn't help the situation either. And now Alonso's all the way back there, and Rosberg's been passed. Okay. But yeah, I mean, overall, I wish things could have gone a little bit more my way, but it can't be helped. When you're playing older games, and then games that are obscure like MotoGP, you're kind of playing a dangerous game. And maybe I should stick to one thing more often. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it that much yet. Oh, bit on the grassy side there. I'm being a bit sloppy today. Maybe it's me talking again. Tyres are getting pretty worn as well. We're 5 laps in. I have to get to 7 at least, and I'm starting to get wheel spin all over the place now. But yeah, just under 10 laps to go. Just over 10 laps to go, I should say. This is like I said in qualifying. This is my favourite track in F1 2013. I love the Nürburgring. I always love how fast it is, how free flowing it always tends to be. I really enjoy it. And when I practice, when I just want to have a laugh, I just put this track on and I just go. I really enjoy it. I'm already wheel spinning all over the place here. Alonso's coming up now. Coming over to the right. He's got to come to the left. He's got to go the long way around here. I love how my dad shows up for Christmas presents now when I'm in the middle of a video recording. That's really convenient timing, that is.
The car behind is running on full revs. He's trying to close the gap.
Anywho. Got to go at least another lap and a half more. Man, I'm just getting a bit nervous now, man. At some point in this race, I've got to do an 8-lap stint on these inters because the rain is showing no signs of subsiding. So it looks like it's going to be wet the whole way through. Alonso coming down the left-hand side. Come on. These guys going. Oh, wow. Rosberg taking Alonso there. Again, that's bought me a bit more time.
The pit crew are ready for you at the end of this lap.
Tyres are turning red here now. Do I go 8 laps now, or do I go 8 laps at the end? There's the bollard on that corner gets pushed out. That bollard on turn 1 is so dangerous. Come on, Rosberg. Don't want Rosberg anywhere near me.
Brakes are running at optimal temperatures.
Do I go 7 now and risk the AI tries to overcut me again like they always seem to do? Or do I go 8, play it out, be the last guy through the pits and hope I haven't lost enough time? This is so tricky. Let's have a look here. I think that's Hamilton that's going to keep going. So all the leading bunch are coming in. Alright. So, we've got to do 8 laps on these intermediates.
Rejoin the track. You have no more scheduled pit stops, so look after your tyres.
Come on now. I need a big lap here though. I don't want to lose my lead here. Ah, come on, man. I took Alonso behind and Rosberg behind. I think Hamilton was the one that kept going. Come on, Dry. first win still in reach here. I just got to put out a big lap and hope these guys' inters are faded to the point where the overcut won't work.
Leave the car ahead is running standard.
But I'm not going to lie, my pace was pretty slow, and Perez is off.
Nico is 3 places
I'm
ahead of
pushing as hard as I can here now. Determined to see if I can make this work. For the sake of my sanity, I hope it dries. Whoa, almost spun it there. They're coming out of the pits now. I think that's Hamilton. I think that's Hamilton. Yes! We've come out in front! The first win is on. Oh man. It actually worked. We came out in the lead. Also, it's the kind of thing as well, I don't want to wheel spin my tyres too much as well, because, you know, Fuel Mix 3 tends to do that. Alonso and Rosberg, I think that's going to be Hamilton or Vettel still behind there. I don't know which one in 4th place, but we got coming up to 6 laps left. I'm having memories here of Force India already. There's Alonso. He's all over the back. Gonna make him go around the outside if he wants it. I so want this win. So bad. So bad. It's been too long since I've last won a career mode race. I think it was Abu Dhabi. 2011 was the last time I've won. And now I'm in a prime position to do just that. I just got to be defensive, not make mistakes, and I can do this. I can do this, come on. 6 laps remaining. Just got to not make mistakes. Oh man, Alonso all over the back still. Please stop raining. If it stops raining, I don't have to do the full 8 laps on these. Because on lap 7 or so, I was really struggling on these inters. Oh man, my heart is pounding here. Oh, Alonso having a look down the inside. I've never had such pressure in an F1 game before. It's wet, it's Germany, I have one of the best drivers of all time right behind me, breathing down my neck. And somehow, this plucky Batmobile-driven Sauber is hanging in there. That Ferrari's fast as a straight line then, boy. This is the one corner where I know I'm faster than everybody else, and that's the chicane. And I know that gives me a reprieve down here on this last corner. 5 laps to go. Alonso tries again. Am I really just that slow of a car now that even Ferrari gain a huge advantage coming down the straights? It's not a good look, is it? Considering we also are powered by Ferrari. Maybe that explains it. Alonso looking to have a look down the inside. I have to block him off.
We think the car behind is running on full revs. He's trying to close the gap.
Alonso ran forwards. Oh, but Alonso makes a mistake.
Current compound isn't finding the grip you need. It seems everyone's
Everyone complaining about the tracker. That's funny. Alonso is probably king of the rain as well. I think he's probably the best wet weather driver out there, Alonso. Oh, God. Alonso, no! No, 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 no. And of course the collision, where? Whoa. Rosberg kind of forced me out wide there and it didn't help, but Alonso's got away and I think that's going to be the end of my race winning challenge. Why am I slip sliding so much? Worse than the last time, I don't get it. It shouldn't be as bad considering the car's actually lighter now because of the lack of fuel. Ugh.
The tyres have picked up some marbles. Keep to the racing line and wear them off.
Oh, it's the marbles too, of course. That explains it. Oh my God, look at this power slide in here. I'm getting wheel spin in second and in third, and now Webber's now second. I wonder, is it time for full wet?
A few drivers are fitting wet tyres. We might need to change soon.
Ah, that's the reason why. The track's wetter. Okay, I'm coming in for wets this lap. That's why everybody's struggling, because now the track's too wet for intermediates, and now Webber is coming up all over the back. Oh, God. Minor mistake there. Oh, Webber touch. It's actually Vettel now. That Red Bull downforce in the wet, just ridiculous. Oh, sorry guys, that's an accident. It's just it's now definitely full wet conditions out there, folks.
Tyres for next box.
Oh Jesus! I've got to flashback that surely. Okay. So yeah, Alonso's in as well. I was hoping he would stay out for another lap, but that's pretty much sealed Alonso the win by the looks of it. So yeah, full wet's coming on now.
Go now.
Got held up by Jean-Eric Verne there, but hopefully it hasn't cost me P2.
The track is clear. Track is clear.
Okay. I had no idea why I was power sliding so much back then, and I realised, yeah, the track is just that wet now. It wasn't that bad at the start of the race, but as it got on, it just wasn't as bad. So Alonso's going to win this race, which unsurprisingly, given it's a wet race, Alonso is just that good. The new aim is second. Also, it's funny how my brother had a bet with me saying by lap 9 it would stop raining. It's actually gotten worse. But I am much more confident on these tyres now, which is good. Just one problem. I have a 4-time world champion behind me. Come on. The only blessing about this situation is Red Bull are not the fastest in a straight line. That always comes in handy. Okay. Last corner again. Bit of a slide, but we're okay. That was a 2-minute lap, my word. Including the pit stop and the obvious slide in. God, there's two bollards out there in the middle of the track now. For the love of God, do not take the tighter line around turn 1. You'll be driving like a rail. It'll be like Weber at Valencia all over again. Okay. And now Vettel's getting real close. Okay. Alonso now 13 seconds. He's already got up the hill again after the hairpin. We're just coming up towards it now. It's going to be a crushing win for Fernando. Goodness, can we get a podium finish here? A second would be a tremendous result at home. It's going to be a little bit bittersweet given the fact that we had a good shot at the win there until we let Alonso slip by, but it will just happen to be. It's just the cars have got the AI's got unbelievable grip in these kind of conditions. Now Vettel's under pressure from Felipe Massa for the podium spot. Who knew? Felipe Massa showing some pace late on in his career. Yep, we're starting the final lap of the race here. Vettel 4/10 back. These three reassuring things were not that much slower than Fernando Alonso. Only about a second and a half a lap slower. Well, I say only. Jeez. I was smacking him around the face in qualifying with my crotch, but you know, that's what happens in Formula 1, and that's what happens in this game. It's just weird like that. Oh shoot. I ran off-road there, and then the co-masters cut my speed. Luckily Vettel's got no way around the outside through there. Just got to make sure and bring this car home. You know, I just don't want to make a mistake now. I'm very nervous still. Oh, hairpin. That's right on the back. Here we go, last straight for the final time. Gotta go fuel mix free just to make sure. Vettel's got giving him room. He's not good enough on the brakes into the last corner. Alonso takes the win. Don't power slide it now. One more corner. Oh, that's a power slide. That's not good. Vettel down the inside. He's gonna put it in behind. He's gonna try and pull past, but no, it's second. Take that, finger boy. Ha ha! Second place. That's a fantastic result. Oh wow, we needed that one. Side by side with the world champion over the line. But Fernando Alonso gets the win in emphatic fashion there. Again, look at the wet weather pace. We weren't that far behind everybody else. 140.1. It's nice to know that the wet does make things a little bit more equal. Even if guys like Button are doing 39.4s in there, which is a bit weird. Rain is just weird like that. Sergio Perezioni did not finish, and yeah, second place, matching our season best. That's fantastic. We're up to 6th place now in the Drivers' Championship, ahead of Felipe Massa. Only 4 points behind Rosberg and only 7 behind Webber, but it's looking like a three-way chase for the championship at the top. Vettel in the lead by 8 points over Alonso, who's only 1 point ahead of Hamilton. And the constructors were still in that 5th place ahead of McLaren. That was a good result for us, with me finishing 2nd and Hulkenberg in 7th. Great drive from Hulkenberg to get into the points there. And in the constructors, Red Bull back in the lead now with 222 ahead of Mercedes 210. Again, Ferrari sticking around as well with 202. So yeah, that was quite the race in the end, and don't quite know how I pulled that one off, but wow, second. That is a terrific result. I'm very happy with that. Again, it's a little bit of sweet because I had a shot at winning, and Alonso, I kept him behind me as long as I could. It was just that one last lap there when the track was, you know, too wet for intermediates that I just buckled. And again, the AI are just godly when it comes to keeping the car stable under those kind of conditions, unless it's really, really wet. So I think that win would also now make me an equal driver with Hulkenberg as well, given this race was the race they'd be checking my teammate status. I'll have to wait and see on that one. So let's have a look at the emails here. Budapest data, teammate challenge, I'm leading 3-2. Race results, blah blah blah. Second podium this year, awesome. There we go, promotion to equal status. If you continue like this, he may even be promoted to #1 driver. So hooray, me and Nico are equal. That's going to be fun to look out for. Next up on the calendar, Hungary, which I hear has the worst tyre wear on the calendar. That should be fun. Until then, I've been Harrison101. Hope you're having a wonderful Christmas, and I'll catch you guys next time. Sayonara.